Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Stoichkov. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Stoichkov. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Alonso, chipped through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pedri. Looking tidy in possession here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. China with the corner, they're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's in a good... And Stoichkov! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, good ball. Stoichkov! Goal! China! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Now the finish! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Van Dijk. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
China have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Barcelona really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass.
He's got the shot away! Goal, China! And they're back in front. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. China take the lead. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Looks for the finish. Pull it. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way through. Beckenbauer. To Eto'o. Eto'o. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He can get that clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Substitution for China, number 18, Bale.
Scholes.
Number 12, Van Basten.
Shifted
Number
upfield.
20, Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field,
And that is a little
number
undercooked.
19, Jamal.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
Oh
10,
dear, less said about that pass the better.
substitution.
Now it's Mbappe. Scholes. That's a decent clearance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Eto'o! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. China pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's played him through. Oh, well played. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Nicely aimed pass. That's a nicely measured pass. He's got away. Nice control. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bale. Bale tries making a foray down the right.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Stojkovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And no, that was never going to make it. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well played, well played. Stojkovic is offering some sort of... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Stoichkov proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Stojkovic. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fiddles it through. And it's Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He can run onto that. Bayer getting this one clear. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Van Basten, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Forlan. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Stojkovic really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9, Diego Forlan. Number 8, Iniesta. Stojkovic. Coming on the field, number 19.
That's good running with the ball.
Erling Haaland.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight.
Messi!
Johan Cruyff.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Haaland, great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Added time.
Well, he should have done better and he knows it. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Musiala clears, has a shot! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Brilliantly cut out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Bale. Now it's Bale. Fires it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Casemiro. Maldini cuts it out.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Oh, it's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forlan. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's a good ball. He's going for goal. Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Rodri. He's found a way through. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Argentina look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nicely aimed pass. And here's a chance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Argentina certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Darwin. Well timed, excellent interception. Deftly away. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And here's Nunez. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Keeper sees it all the way. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, there's the clearance. De Bruyne. Camavinga. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rodri. Now it's Darwin. Nunez! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
China with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedri plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Bernardo Silva. Pedri. Pedri. He's had a hit! Rodri with the clearance.
Was 72,306.
He's been picked out. And he's hit on goal. Nuno Mendes. He's got full. He's scored! First blood drawn. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for China. Number 18. Bale.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the
China have fired themselves in front.
stage.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Taking place.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a lovely, neat pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Gently done. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Darwin, Musiala. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
China surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mendes, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Stoichkov. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. I think we're just about done here. You can run onto that. Oh, what has happened here? Rodri.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Added time.
And a header! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great.
And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name a better defensive midfielder than Sergio Busquets. Certainly one of his type whose sense of anticipation and positioning just keeps getting better and better.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's gone back to the keeper. Upamecano. Wan-Bissaka. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. Pedri. Nicely aimed pass. Van Basten.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Here's Rodri. Bernardo Silva. It's Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Bale goes short. Oh, what a climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wan-Bissaka. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Pirlo. And that has been clubbed away. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Busquets. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
China are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Van Basten. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved. Bale! And he hits the net! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Davids, and it's Cruyff. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Defending was strong and firm. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Hits one! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
They've played it short. And he's gone backward here. Oh, good ball! Shot a goal! Oh, that could cost them.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
It's their second corner of the game. And he'll shoot here! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's been cut out, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Quality ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Drilled in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, and that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got...
അതീത് മാച്ച് ബ്രോ, ടൈറ്റ് മാച്ച്. ലാസ്റ്റ് ഞാൻ സ്കോർ ചെയ്യുന്ന വിചാരിച്ചു, ഞാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞ കളിയത്തെ പോലെ. മൈക്ക് ഓഫ് ആകണ പ്രണവ. വായിക്കാൻ ഓഫാക്കിയിട്ടേക്കായിരുന്നു. ഭയങ്കര സൗണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ജസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ലാസ്റ്റ് വന്ന പ്ലെയർ അടിപൊളി പ്ലെയർ ആയിരുന്നു കേട്ടോ. എനിക്ക് ഞാൻ മറ്റേ ഫോർമേഷൻ ഇട്ട് പോയി ചിലപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് പണി കിട്ടിയാണ്. ഞാൻ ആ 4-2 ഇട്ട് പോയി. എല്ലാ കളിയും മറ്റേ ആ വിങ് ഫോർമേഷൻ ഇട്ട് പോയിക്കാൻ ചിലപ്പോൾ പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ഇങ്ങനത്തെ പ്ലേയേഴ്സൊക്കെ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പെട്ടെന്ന് ഡിഫൻസ് കിട്ടും. കാരണം മിഡ്ഫീൽഡിൽ നമ്മൾ അധികം സ്പേസ് കൊടുക്കാൻ പാടുള്ളവർക്ക്. ഇപ്പോൾ കാസമീറോ മാത്രം ഇട്ടിട്ട് കളിച്ചിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ മിക്കവാറും അത് പൊട്ടിയാനെ. നല്ല സ്ക്വാഡായിരുന്നല്ലോ അവൻ്റെ. ഫുൾ അറ്റാക്കിംഗ് പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ആയിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ റിസ്ക് എടുക്കാണ്ട് പിടിച്ചെന്താ സ്കോർ ബാക്ക് വരിക.
It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Casemiro proves too strong. And the shot!
It's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Snyder.
Defense OT.
Oh, easy pickings there. Fernando Torres had a shot. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. China leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he welcomes it in. It's Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Snyder. Pedri. Van Basten gets over and intercepts. And here's Bale. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Basten. And it's Bale. Fernando Torres. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, they've got it again.
And
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was alert to it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
China clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
China finding their passes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Easy chance.
That's a throw.
എടാ ഈ കമൻട്രിയുടെ സൗണ്ട് കൂടുതലാണെങ്കിൽ പറഞ്ഞോട്ടെ പറഞ്ഞേ. ഞാൻ ഇന്നലെ ജസ്റ്റ് സ്ട്രീം നോക്കിയപ്പോൾ കൂടുതൽ തോന്നി എനിക്ക്. കുറക്കണമെങ്കിൽ കുറക്കാം. എൻ്റെ വോയിസ് ക്ലിയർ ആവുന്നുണ്ടോ?
Torres.
നോക്കണേ.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Van Basten.
ഒരു ഗോളും കൂടി.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And we hit half time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there's been just one goal.
ഇങ്ങനത്തെ കളി
At the break, 1-0.
ഡൊമിനേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന കളി എപ്പോഴും സൂക്ഷിക്കും.
Back on the first 45 minutes. Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation as long as better defensive focus, can avoid a second goal on the counter. They know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
China, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. China, oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Davids, Pedri, now it's Van Basten. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. And here's Torres. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done. In for a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Torres. Nice interception, well timed. That's going to go a long way. And here's Bale. And here's Torres.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bale. Schneider. Interesting ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Schneider is offering some sort of apology there.
Clearly is missed, having made the run
അടുത്ത
and
കളി
not
ശരിയാവാ
getting down.
കമൻട്രി സൗണ്ട് ഉള്ളതെനിക്കറിയാം സെറ്റാക്കാം ബ്രോ.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
എല്ലാം ബ്ലോക്ക് ചെയ്താ അതൊക്കെ മനസ്സിലായി എനിക്ക് പോകുന്നത്.
Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. And it's Bale. He's gone for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Torres. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Rangers have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Wan-Bissaka. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the hit! And they've got rid. Bale.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes. And the shot! Great strike! Oh, he's been caught napping! Barella. So we're still where we started right now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bale. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedri. Now who's going to be first to this? Griezmann.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Has another go! Oh, and one more try! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. Now it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming. Quality ball. Half an hour played now. Bellingham. Driving through the middle. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And again! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Griezmann. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Oh, strongly challenged there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bayer with the clearance. Defending was strong and firm. Bale. China do have a chance to counter here. And here's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bernardo Silva. Casemiro.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's in space and looking for options. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Bellingham. Rummenigge. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's got away. Now it's Darwin. Rodri. Casemiro. Some really good... And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Another throw-in. He has found the way through. Nuno Mendes. Looking tidy in possession here. Nunez! Nunez! That is decidedly lacking. Now it's Bale. Nunez! Now the finish! He's scored! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
China give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the might...
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
നാളെ ചിലപ്പോൾ ഇനി കളിച്ച സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റ് കിട്ടാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. നിർത്താല്ലേ, കഴിഞ്ഞ കളി ഒരുമാതിരി കളിയായിപ്പോയി. പക്ഷെ നല്ലോണം കളിച്ച് എനിക്കൊന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ചില മാച്ചസൊക്കെ ഭയങ്കര നമുക്ക് എതിരായിരിക്കൂടാ, തീരെ ഓപ്ഷൻസ് കിട്ടാനുള്ള ചില കളിയൊക്കെ. നമുക്ക് ഓരോ പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനെ കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ അറിയാൻ പറ്റും. ശരി, ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് കളിക്കണ്ടായിരുന്നല്ലേ, 1884 എന്ന് ആക്കിയതല്ലേ. ഞാൻ പിന്നെ ഒരു മാച്ചും കൂടി കളിച്ചിട്ട് അങ്ങോട്ട് നിർത്താമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചതാണ്. നാളെ അടിക്കടാ, സിമ്പിളായി അടിക്കാം, വിഷയമൊന്നുമില്ല. ഒരു കോൺഫിഡൻസ് ഉണ്ട് അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന്. അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് ഒരു 2K റേറ്റിങ്സ് അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു 1950 എങ്കിലും അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ കുറച്ച് ടഫാണ്. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ഓരോ മാച്ച് ജയിച്ചാൽ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു 5-5 പോയിൻറ്റ്സ് വെച്ച് കൂടുള്ളൂ തോന്നുന്നു. പിന്നെ അവിടെ നല്ല ടഫാണ്, ജയിക്കാനും പാടാ. ഒരു മാച്ച് തോറ്റാൽ തന്നെ അറിയാലോ, -35 എന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. പക്ഷെ ഇന്നത്തെ കളിയൊക്കെ അടിപൊളി കളിയായിരുന്നടാ, എല്ലാം അടിപൊളി പ്ലേയേഴ്സായിട്ട് കളിച്ച് 1-0 ജയിച്ചത്. കളി നമ്മൾ ജയിക്കേണ്ടതായിരുന്നു കളി ലാസ്റ്റ് മിനിറ്റ് എൻ്റെ ഓവനാ സ്കോർ ചെയ്തത്. നമുക്ക് പണി കിട്ടിയാണ്. അവിടെ എന്നാലും മാക്സിമം 90-50 വരെയൊക്കെ അടിക്കാം നമുക്ക് FTP വെച്ചിട്ട്. പിന്നെ നല്ല സ്കോഡ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ പറയണ്ട, എത്ര ആണെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് കളിച്ചങ്ങളി കയറിപ്പോവും. ഇതൊക്കെ ഹാക്കേഴ്സാടാ റാങ്ക് 1 നിൽക്കണ്. പക്ക ഹാക്കറാ സ്ക്വാഡ് നോക്ക് നീ, പക്ക ഹാക്കറാ. അവരൊക്കെ എന്തിനോടാ കളിക്കുന്നത്? ഞാൻ തൊട്ടിട്ട് രണ്ട് സാക്ക് രണ്ട് സാക്കുണ്ട് കണ്ടോ, 2 സാക്ക്. ഇവനെ കളിപ്പിച്ച് നോക്കണം, ഡ്രോഗ്ബനെ കളിപ്പിച്ച് നോക്കണം. നാളത്തെ കളിയിലാണെങ്കിൽ കളിപ്പിച്ച് നോക്കാം. ഇത് ഫോക്സിൻ്റെ ബോക്സാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. പക്ഷേ സ്പീഡില്ല, ആക്സലറേഷൻ ഇല്ല, പക്ഷെ നല്ല ഹെഡിങ് ഉണ്ടോ. നാളത്തെ ആണെങ്കിൽ ഡ്രോഗ്ബനെ ഒന്ന് ട്രൈ ചെയ്യണം. എടാ എൻ്റെ ഒരു ബെക്കാമുണ്ടാ, ക്രോസ് ചെയ്യാൻ ബെസ്റ്റാണ് ബെക്കാം. പക്ഷെ ബെക്കാം കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യാൻ ഭയങ്കര പാടാ. $99 കർവ്, 99 കിക്കിംഗ് പവർ, സ്റ്റാമിന ഉണ്ട്. ബെക്കാം ട്രൈ ചെയ്യാം. ബെക്കാമും ഡ്രോഗ്ബയും കോംബോ ആയാലോ, ക്രോസ് ആൻഡ് ഹെഡ്. എന്നാ ഞാൻ നിർത്തിയാണ്ടോ, നാളെ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം, നാളെ കയറാം. ഓക്കെ ബൈ ബൈ ബൈ. ലാസ്റ്റ് ആടെ യൂമ്പിപ്പോയി. നല്ലൊരു ഹാപ്പി എൻഡിൽ നിർത്തേണ്ട കളിയായിരുന്നു. ഓക്കെടാ ബൈ.